Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today is October 13, 2024. This is the daily read for the collective. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you're located. As far as the date is right, hopefully this will be helpful for you. When Page of Cups energy is the energy that improves our lives today, then it is about emotions because cup cards they are related to our emotions. Today, there might be conversations, situations, interactions that can make you feel emotionally connected, maybe emotionally vulnerable. Um, no matter what, there will be moments that you feel like you're kind of vulnerable. Um, Maybe you're sharing something from your heart, something very private to someone you care about, someone you interact with. And it is very close to your heart. Maybe someone will tell you about their stories and their feelings and reflections actually sort of align to some of your spiritual beliefs or maybe your past experiences. So, um, I know not everyone is used to the fact that we sometimes can be emotionally vulnerable. Um, Maybe some of you always keep a very protective layer outside of your appearance or um, the way you express yourself and interact with the others. Um, I can understand that because we don't want ourselves to be hurt, to be wounded by people who have bad intentions, or maybe they share a very different world view than us. I can understand that, and I agree that sometimes we need to have the boundaries. But today, um, it is auspicious for us to be feeling what we truly feel. What I want to say is to be connected with our emotions without fear. Because today, our emotions or emotional reactions can really open the door to some of our questions in life. Perhaps we are not always emotionally and spiritually aligned on a daily basis. For some of you, if you have a spiritual practice, then you might do better than the others. But for the majority of population, maybe you won't allow yourself to connect emotionally in a relatively easy way because perhaps your work prevents you to do so. Perhaps your duties prevent you to be emotionally vulnerable at times. But today, it is best to trust our feelings and to take care of our feelings. If we feel like something is not right, is not good for us, then we need to trust that and act upon that. Um, and do not let the logical side to overwhelm us. Because when we believe that the logical way to do something will always be right, then it can be wrong. Because there are times when logical thinking doesn't work as intended. We can call that accidents, we can call that incidents, but life happens just like an accident. So we can't just simply use our logic to serve every situation. Sometimes there are situations where we need to listen to our intuition. And more importantly, the Page of Cups represents our feelings. Um, so, in general, this card is telling us that we have to trust our feelings today, and listen to our feelings, analyze our feelings. If we are not feeling well because of some reason, then what's the reasons behind that? Um, Today is a day to dive deeper into our emotions and our feelings. And in the process of diving deeper, we will figure out our tendencies, our vulnerability, um, perhaps some problems we try to maneuver it for a very long time without success. Today might be today might be um, a day where we can actually connect with the crux of the matter. Because sometimes when we are dealing with problems, we might feel like the solution is very obvious, or maybe we can just simply figure it out. But sometimes when problems are actually connected with our emotions, it's not that easy to identify. Then today will be the day that we can at least identify some of our problems, and hopefully uh, we can find out our emotional links with the problems itself. And by knowing our emotions, by knowing our feelings, we can understand how we actually operate, how our psyche and emotional self react to situations. um, if we can figure out a pattern in our lives, especially from today's events and situations, um, we can at least prevent ourselves from making more similar mistakes like the past. Um, so anyway, I would say today is a day to tend to our emotions, but also at the same time listen to our emotional response. Uh, and as a result, we can figure out some of the solutions to improve our situation based on our emotional response and emotional truth. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate your time and participation. If you like the video, please consider liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you next time. Have a great day. Bye.